Are you ready to be a Pokémon master? Equip yourself with these Pokémon facts that will surely help you on your journey. Bulbasaur is the first Pokémon in the Pokédex. Rhydon is the first Pokémon ever to be created. Pikachu is a Japanese onomatopoeia for squeaking and shimmering. There are over 800 Pokémon species today and the number continues to grow. Slowbro is the only Pokémon that can devolve. Pikachu is not the original mascot for the franchise. The original mascot prior to Pikachu was Clefairy. According to a legend, Ditto was the result of an experiment in an attempt to create a copy of Mew. You could originally battle Professor Oak in Pokémon Red, Blue. Many of Nintendo's game consoles are featured in certain versions of the mainline Pokémon games. Ninetales is based on the Japanese mythological fox that breathes fire and shapeshifts. The Kanto region is based on a real region in Japan with the same name. Victini is the only Pokémon with a dex number of 000. Wailord is lighter than the average full-grown adult. Cosmome is based on a protostar, which explains why it is so heavy for its small size. The original 151 Pokémon only made 37 types of noises. Bulbasaur is the only unevolved dual-type starter Pokémon before Gen 8. The Sword of Justice legendary trio is based on the Three Musketeers. Rotom's forms are designed by several artists. Blastoise has the highest base special defense among all fully evolved starters. Ekans is snake spelled backward. The gender of a Pikachu can be determined by its tail. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan take its name from two iconic martial artists. Arcanine was originally meant to be a legendary Pokémon. Poliwag is based on a real animal. Pokémon is short for pocket monsters. Pikachu and Meowth are complete opposites. Lavender Town holds a dark secret. Pokémon Gold and Silver were supposed to be the last games. Ruby and Sapphire are the only games that show the player's father. Coughing and Wheezing originally had different names. Pokémon is the second best-selling franchise of all time. Pokémon is the only video game to appear on the front cover of Time magazine. The original English name for Vulpix was Foxfire. Marill can change its gender when evolving. Zubat does not have any eyes. There are over 4 billion variants to the pattern on the face of a Spinda. Fishing inside the gyms of the Red and Blue games is possible. The weaknesses of Psychic-type Pokémon are based on common fears. Wobbuffet's body is not its body. Smeargle can use almost every move found in the games. Pokémon were once people. People eat Pokémon. Many Japanese episodes never made it to the West audiences. Pokémon can grant you a scholarship. Charmander has the longest name among all the unevolved starters. The most valued trading card is still the most in demand amongst collectors. Eevee has the highest amount of possible evolutions. Rattata has the lowest base HP among all the normal-type Pokémon. Ivysaur is the only second-stage grass poison evolution that does not require an item to reach its final form. Spearow is colorblind. The pattern found on the chest of an Arbok differs depending on which region you find it. Nidoran, female, can breed but its evolutions cannot. Wigglytuff's body is flexible. Parasect is the only Pokémon with a Pokédex entry that connects with the real world. Venonet's large eyes are a cluster of smaller eyes. According to the Alolan Pokédex entry, Alolan Dugtrios are worshipped. Misty's Psyduck took 942 episodes to use Water Gun correctly. Golduck is a water type but can use Psychic-type moves. Primeape is the reason for the invention of Pokeballs. Poliwhirl's artwork and sprites are consistently inconsistent. Abra and Kadabra originally had different names. Machoke has a personality problem. The victory bell of James is special. Tentacool is water. Tentacruel's age can be determined by its tentacles. Golem cannot be found in Pokémon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Ponyta can jump over incredible heights. Rapidash has astounding speeds. Slowpoke has unique stats. Doduo has wings. Farfetch'd was originally made to have an evolution form. Dodrio runs slower than its pre-evolutionary form. Seal is covered in light blue fur. Grimmer has one of the most interesting shiny variants in the game. Muck can be found in the power plant of Pokémon Yellow. Cloyster has an almost indestructible shell. The Ghastly Evolution family is weak against Dark-type moves. Haunter has the most cry changes throughout the series. Kingler can only be obtained through fishing in Pokémon Yellow. Exeggutor has the most number of heads among any other Pokémon. Cubone does not have an Alolan form. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan were not originally related in an evolutionary family. Hitmonchan is a boxer with red gloves. The origins of Koffing remain unknown. Starmie is an alien. Scyther and Scizor have the same base stat total. Electabuzz has 6 fingers on each hand. Lapras is the only Pokémon in the anime to show signs of physical maturity. Porygon is the only Pokémon that evolves solely through trade. Omanite's original name was S. Kabuto is a Pokémon regenerated from a fossil. Zapdos has the highest type advantage among the legendary birds. Dragonite can fly twice the speed of sound. Mewtwo has a birthday. Turtwig has the lowest base speed stat for a starter. Kricketot's design is highly inspired by musical themes. Luxray is said to have the ability to see through objects. Burmy has never been seen without its cloak in the mainline games. Wormadam is based on adult female bagworms. Only a female Combi can evolve into Vespiquen. Drifloon kills children. Buneary has a 0 base friendship. Fire-type Pokémon deal the most damage. Pokémon Sword and Shield is the only game where you are not introduced by a professor. Arrokuda is the usual prey of Cramorant. Rayquaza is unable to learn Dragon Ascent by level up. Slugma is only native to the Kanto region. Cressilia's body is made up of 3 colors. Professor Oak was once the champion of the Indigo Plateau. Polteagist has 2 different forms. Every Pokémon champion has a confirmed relative in the games. Diantha is the only Pokémon champion without a confirmed hometown. The Oshawott evolution family was the most difficult to design. Lillipup is the perfect house pet. Pidove is considered the least intelligent starter bird Pokémon. Blitzel is one of the most difficult early game Pokémon to find. The first and last moves that Audino learns is the same. Timpol's design is inspired by several things. Only 3 Pokémon has the dark ground dual typing. Trainers use Pokémon poop to keep them warm. Archon and Archeops are the only fossil Pokémon without a hidden ability. Gothita stares intently at everything. Gothorita manipulates children. Ducklet's evolutionary line is based on the story of the ugly duckling. Emolga is based on a Japanese breed of dwarf flying squirrels. Tynamo and its evolutions are the only Pokémon without any weaknesses. Of all fire-type Pokémon, Lydic has the lowest stats. Dustox is one of the most unique poison-type Pokémon. Taio flies over 180 miles a day. Pelipper can fit a small child in its beak. Ralts is an anagram for the word astral. Touching Esper's ears are dangerous. Slarkoth's heart beats once per minute. Shedinja only has 1 health point. Hariyama has a higher catch rate than its pre-evolved form. Most Pokémon uses its male counterparts for the official artworks. Spoink can never stop bouncing. Absol can sense danger. Machamp is said to have mastered every fighting style in the world. Magikarp can jump over mountains easily. An Electivire can provide enough electricity to power a large city. When Igglybuff starts bouncing, it can't stop. Charizard's flame can melt anything. Tyranitar is overwhelmingly powerful. Arcanine's bark is irresistible. Macargo's temperature is around 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Spiritomb is made up of 108 spirits. Brock and Misty have last names. Incineroar is the only evolution of a starter Pokémon to have a lower base stat. All professors from the main series are named after trees. The Kanto Elite Four wanted to end the world. Thanks for watching the video. Please like the video and subscribe my channel.